Hello everybody, this is TrebleKnight, and I just had a York Mint, so I'm hyped up on sugar and ready to go. I've got, I think 15 more MBTI memes from Reddit, so without further ado, let's get started. So here we have the European version of the hard right turn meme, because in Europe, they walk instead of drive. So people with identity issues hard right to take on MBTI tests instead of therapy, which I think is probably true, but why not both? Why not just go straight and mix therapy with MBTI? I mean, frankly, the road only goes forward anyway, so both of these options are clearly wrong. So, ENFJs have every single hair care, skincare product under the sun. Meanwhile, ISTPs just have VO5, men 13 and 1. I appreciate that this has peanut butter inside. That's a very important, hygiene product, as well as milk and Gatorade. And of course, it has to be VO5, the cheapest shampoo ever. And I can't stand that stuff because it makes my head itch. Though, the real question I have for ENFJ is, how many of those products have you only used once? Or a couple of times and realized that they don't work for you, and now they're just, sitting in your cupboard forever? Get jealous very easily. I don't really think I get jealous that much. I'm not really the jealous type, but according to this meme, INFPs are. Would rather focus on themselves than be jealous of others. So I know that's a good thing, but I'm just gonna say all of these types are selfish. And then it depends, which, I mean, come on, isn't everybody going to be jealous of something? If you came over to me and said, I got 20 speeding tickets, I'm not going to be jealous of that. I love wearing sunglasses, because once you wear them, nobody can tell where you're looking. Well, I mean, yeah, if you didn't freaking move your head. I love this artwork of ESTP, by the way. It looks great. Credit to the artist. I also like sunglasses because they prevent people from knowing where you're looking. But it's less because I stare at people, and it's more because I just space out sometimes and look into nothingness. The 16 types in drama. ESTPs are just watching it. ESFPs are doing a live on Facebook. Of course, ISFJs and ESFJs want to meddle in it. Okay, I gotta know what this drama is. What did ENTP and INFJ get into? ENFJ tries his best to stop the drama. Good luck. It looks like INFJ's out for blood. ENFP cheers it on. INFPs and INTPs sleep through it. Can kind of agree. And ISTPs, ISFPs, and ISTJs run far away. These types speak slowly in a concise way. I don't really agree with ENTPs on that one. He speaks really fast and jumps from topic to topic. Yeah, that one's true for me. That's why these videos tend to be scripted, though. This one isn't scripted, but I do have editing and would rather not speak. I don't hate people. I just feel better when they're not around, INTP. And of course, the cat is an INTP. That expression is perfect. And for me, nope, I fully admit I hate people. I hate people, and I feel better when they're not around. INTPs don't procrastinate because they're lazy. INTPs procrastinate because they're intelligent and can do all the work in one night. And, I do this too. I think it's more of an ADHD thing. It's if I know I have a shorter video to edit, I'll just put it off until it's gotta be uploaded the next day or the next 5 minutes. I got promoted! What, to world dictator? I bought a house! I got married to INFJ! Well, that one surprises me. Thought ENTP was gonna be single forever, and I got out of bed today! Look, you gotta celebrate the small things. In order to do all of the other things, they had to get out of ISFJs when they finally get the courage to do what they want. I love this. And it's so sad, but I think it's true for most people. It's that, especially for INFPs, I think, you have all of these things that you want to do, but you just put it off more and more and more. And then eventually, you feel like you're too old to do the things that you really wanted to do. So I'm proud of this guy. Math meme. ENTP plus ISTP equals explode. explosion. Yep, one to have the ideas and the other to make it. INFP plus ENFP equals drugs. I mean hippies. INTP plus ESTP equals scientists. Well, that's obvious. And ENTJ plus INTJ equals world domination. Funny thing is, if those two work together, they could probably accomplish it. Problem is, there'll be so much infighting, it'll always fail. Could you briefly explain something that interests you? Wait. Oh god. Yeah, INTPs may not speak a lot, but when they do, they consume half of the oxygen on the planet. Welcome to this salty Splatoon. How TE dominant are you? I've been training dogs not to bark by using a silent dog whistle. Yeah, so? They're my neighbor's dogs. Right this way, bud. Where do you think we're headed? I was going to get some fries on the pier. No, I mean big picture. What is the accumulating result of consciousness? Where does this path end? I still feel like it has something to do with those fries on the pier. Well, maybe if there's 42 fries on the pier, that'll answer it. Want to be seen as smart. Want to be seen as someone who is well respected. Want to be seen as somebody unique. And that's true for me. I can't help but notice that ESFPs want to be seen as everything. And that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Special thanks for my patron and coffeers. You guys help so much for this stuff. Anyway, I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys all next time.